today we've got another review view of a Nicole Diary product. These two water decals, they're number 1 and number 2. As you can see, I've already obviously used them. But yeah, they both have a flower pattern. It's really nice. And yeah, so I wanted to try it on gel nail polish this time. So yeah, that's what I did with gel top coat on top of it, just to see how that would work. Also, about Nicole Diary, they have two shops. One on AliExpress, which I have no idea how to pronounce in English. And one on Amazon, which I'll both link down below in the description box. And I'll also put a code there. If you put that code with the order at wherever you order, with the order description or whatever, I'll just put all the information down below. Then you get a little gift with your order. So yeah, that's all the information I have for you. Now let's get on to the actual testing. So here you can see what the water decals look like in the packaging. They're wrapped in plastic and just, yeah, nicely packaged. And this is what it looked like up close. As you can see, one of them has more of an orange theme and the other one more of a pink and green one. I like them both. And other than that, you'll need water, obviously, and scissors, and also tissue paper and top coat, by the way, but I forgot to show those. And also a little brush and acetone for cleanup. And optional tweezers. You could just also just use your hands for this, but yeah, tweezers can help. And what I do first is just sort of map out how large I need the piece of water decal to be. You could just just cut a shape into it, but I wanted to use them as nail wraps. And it's always best to have them a little bit larger than necessary rather than a little bit smaller. I cut 1.5 because I wanted to try to just do a half one onto one nail, like, you know, 1/2 of each water decal that I'm going to use. And on the second one I just used the one that I already cut out to know how large it needs to be. Actually, I should have cut them a little bit larger this time, but it still worked. And then another half one here. I just, did those without really measuring anything. I just figured, they're straight lines, so it'll fit. And then just lift off the protecting film over it and drop it in water. And they always advise to leave it in for like half a minute. Personally, I never really bother to mind the time. I just, leave them in there until I think they're ready. And when I think they're ready, they can just be peeled off the paper and carefully put on the nail. As I said, I'm using gel nail polish this time to try it out. The only difference I really notice is that on water decals, they don't seem to suck onto the nail like on regular nail polish. I know it sounds weird, but as you can see, they have more of a tendency to keep shoving around on gel nail polish, but it does work. So I just placed, yes, I was really sort of thinking on which side to put which one. But yeah, I just put all of them onto my nails. Then once they're in the right spot, I just dab them dry with tissue paper. And yeah, once they're dry, they are more stuck onto the nails, so that's good. And then I just used a little bit of acetone. You could just always use nail polish remover to just clean up the edges. These water decals actually just sort of dissolve in acetone, which is really good because for one, it makes them easy to remove once it's time to remove them. But also it just makes the cleanup very easy, like you don't have to drag over them or anything. You can just sort of push the brush onto it and the acetone will just do the job for you. Which of course is rather handy because at this point there's no top coat on it yet, so if you would have to drag it around, then it would probably be dragged out of place. But with these water decals that doesn't happen. And of course be careful at the tips of the nails. With gel nail polish, that's more sturdy, but with regular nail polish you don't accidentally want to brush off the nail polish underneath the water decal. And then they look like this. And to make sure they stay onto the nails, I'm also adding a gel top coat. As you can see, the water decals don't discolor or anything, the color doesn't drag out, they just stay perfectly fine, so that's also good. And then after curing, they look like this. I really like them, I really like how they look, so yeah, I'm definitely going to use them more often. Yeah, that was pretty much it for today. In conclusion, I recommend them. I'll link everything down below, and code and all will be down in the description box, as I said in the beginning. For now, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye! You know, it's better to have excess decal that you need to clean off rather than to have it be too small. Because then it'll just be, you know, randomly ending somewhere at the edge of the needle. It's